Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? This is the Late Night Bangers Show. Oh, you caught me off guard here. I meant to go grab a hat, and I got it. There we go. Let's get the hat going on right now. My hat is engaged. Let's go, baby. We are live, we are direct, and we are in stereo sound today, baby. We're going to go and give you 4 bangers to give you the late night slate. Let's catch them all. We've been hitting really good this week. I think we're on a 7-3 run. And of course, the late night bangers been cooking. However, Saturday, that was on me. We had a bad one on Saturday. I think we went 1-4, but it does bring the record to 8-5 for the late night bangers show in its new inception in 2024. So let's do it again. Let's bring it back. Let's carry the momentum into today. Love the slate. Love the board. Got 4 bangers for you. And we got to get this one out the door quick because it's going to start here in a couple minutes. Let's go take a travel down to Clemson, South Carolina, and Little John's Coliseum. Yeah! Yeah! Little John and the East Side Boys with me. We all like them big old biddies. But we're going to be looking at the NC State side on this one. However, we like the dog, and I'm going to be taking them here +8, 1.5 units special. Let me tell you why. It is desperation mode here for the Wolfpack going into this game. They need a big win to boost their resume going into the NCAA tournament. They're 15-9 right now overall, off back-to-back losses by a total of 7 points. So they are competing, folks. They, in the last 4 games, are playing a lot better. They were on a 3-game losing streak. They won two back-to-back, and then they lost the last 2 by a total of 7 points combined. So I think this is going to be a very competitive game here for NC State. And they match up well with Clemson. You actually look at the numbers on this one. Clemson ranked 22 in offensive efficiency, but they're up against a defense in NC State that's ranked 59th in defensive efficiency. So they can get the job done and guard this Clemson team. Also, Clemson, on a little bit of hot streak themselves, covering 3 straight, but 2 of those were on the road. 1 was at home. They're 1-4 actually ATS in their last 5 home games. 3-7 ATS is a single-digit favorite too. So this is a team in this spot. Normally they do not perform well, and it's kind of weird. You think teams underperform on the road typically with college basketball. On this side, not so much. Clemson really likes to play on the road and travel. And also look at for NC State guard DJ Horn in this game. He's really stepped up in the last 4 games for this Wolfpack team. Last 4 games, he averages 27 points per game. So I think if he's going to get hot, if he stays hot like he has been in the last 4 games, I think we're going to see a nice little competitive game here with NC State keeping it close, maybe even getting the victory on this one. So, and that, like I said, when you got your back against the wall and you need a win, I always like to back that team, and NC State is in that position right now. They need to win desperately, and it shows how they played in the last 4 games. They're not laying down. They are competing, and I think they compete here today, and this number is way too high for NC State that is actually trying to stay in the conversation in the NCAA tournament. Give me NC State, the Wolfpack, +8, 1.5 unit play. And that kicks off here in about 5 minutes. So grab it now. 8s are out there. All right. I grabbed it 2 minutes before I came downstairs to talk to you guys. Well, let's talk to the chat. Peter Grazia, always with me, baby. Give him the horn. Guns on deck. That's right. Guns on deck. Let's go. Mike, always with me, baby. Hey, Guns, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? How you been? And then, of course, Trap God says, we need some winners today. God bless it. I'm going to give you the winners that pay the bills. Mike also likes the over in that NC State game. Can't talk you off that one. Listen, NC State's been scoring really quick. I told you, DJ, if we get a good performance out of DJ Horn today, it's going to be not only good for your total, it's also going to be good for the spread as well. But let's go into the next game that's on the board here. These games are going to be popping off here pretty quickly, so I want to get them out there before tip-off. California on my mind. Not really. Going up against Washington, Alaska Airlines Arena, Seattle, Washington is the spot. Tip-off 8 p.m. East, 5 p.m. Pacific. And we're going to be going with Washington. I'm going to the favorite on this one, -7.5 as the play. Listen, break down these 2 teams offensively and defensively. You got California's offense, 95th in offensive efficiency, 222nd in field goal percentage, 257th in 2-point percentage, and 153rd on the free throw line. Not really great from an offensive perspective when you're looking at the Cal Bears, but you look at Washington, they're a lot better on the offensive side. 40th in offensive efficiency, 50th in field goal percentage, 135th on the free throw line. Cal's defense, too, not so great. 147th in defensive efficiency, 220th in defending shots, and they don't get a lot of turnovers either or create any. They're 321st in turnover percentage as a defense. So I don't like that when you're trying to back a team here on as a dog on the road. That's why I like Washington as a favorite. Washington's defense, 88th in defensive efficiency, 142nd in field goal percent in defending shots. But I think they're just the better team here in this spot, and I'll tell you with the line correlation here because they have these two teams have played each other already. Washington on a run right now. They've covered 5 straight games, so this team is heating up at the right time. Late February, early March. That's where you want to start picking up the pace. Where you look at Cal, they're on a little bit of a skid, 2-5 ATS in the last 7 games. The last time these two teams met was January 18th. Washington did win the game 77-75 on the road as 2-point dogs. Now you're seeing the line here swing egregiously towards Washington at 7.5-point favorite for them. That's a 9.5-point swing from game 1 to game 2 in a month. Come on now. I think there's a reason for that because this spells blowout here for the Washington Huskies. Washington has owned Cal over the years too. You actually look at the statistics when these two teams meet. Washington has won 6 straight against them, and they're 5-1 in the process. ATS. So this is a team that you want to back versus Cal. I'm just going with the better team. It's pure and simple. Washington is the better team. The line is correlated towards that. I mean, they were 2-point dogs on the road versus Cal earlier in the season. Now they're 7.5-point favorites against them on their home court. I was telling you a story here, line functionality altogether. Give me Washington minus 7.5, 1.5 unit banger, baby. Shots across the board here, folks. We're going to be talking to the chat. Peter, what's going on? Okay, be right back. All right, you go be right back. You go take a piss, go mix a drink, whatever you want. You can watch this on a replay. Of course, I will be posting these picks after the show. If you're watching now, watching later, I have to do my promo. Please like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel, brand new channel. And I'm going to be doing all the college basketball all the way through the NCAA tournament. Please join us for the movement. GunZPicks are right here in this YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know every time that I go live. I'm going to be going live tomorrow morning. Going to give you the picks for that for the Sunday slate as well. And I'm going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to go every single day for you guys. So please, all I ask, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell. That's all I ask. All right, let's go into these. Let's go into one more game here. Actually, 2 more games on the slate coming up here. I am wearing the hat, and I'm going to call this one the ultimate best bet. I'm out of my mind. I'm going crazy, but I have to be taking this one. Missouri versus Ole Miss, and I'm going to be going with the heavy favorite here at home. Sorry, I'm wearing the hat for a reason here, folks. Look, they're playing at the Pavilion at Ole Miss. Oxford, Mississippi is the spot. 8:30 tip, East Coast time, and Miss is going to dominate in this game, I think, and they're overdue for it. All right, now you got to look at their offense. 38th in offensive efficiency, 16th in 3-point percentage, 82nd on the free throw line, and they're going to get against a Missouri offense at 154th in offensive efficiency, 167th in field goal percentage, 276th in offensive rebounds, and 16th on the free throw line. The only thing they do good offensively is shoot free throws. You know why? Because they rarely go to the line. When they do go to the line, they make their shots, but they cannot create their own fouls to get to the line. Go look. I think they're ranked below 300 in free throw attempts in the country. And look at the defensive side for both of these teams too. I mean, Missouri's just terrible. 111th in defensive efficiency, 67th in creating turnovers. On the Missouri side, 167th in defensive efficiency, 325th in allowing opponents to the free throw line, which is important because I think free throw shooting is going to be key to get this over the spread, I should say. And they're bad on the boards, 349th in defensive rebounding. Look what Missouri's done. Lost 11 straight. They're 2-12 ATS in the last 14 games as well. 3-6 ATS on the road. Then you got Mississippi at winning 13 straight home games before meeting Auburn. Auburn beat the absolute snot out of them on February 3rd. That was the last time they had a home game. So they're going to want to bounce back in a big way here. And I think they've lost 3 in a row as well, 2 on the road, one at home. Since they lost the Auburn game, so they had a little bit of a regression there. But now they're back on their home court in the Pavilion. They're going to get it done here. The line is telling you it's going to be a Ole Miss blowout. I don't think they've had a line this high in a while, probably not since non-conference play. So I'm going to be going with Ole Miss on this one. Best bet of the night. Give it to me. Minus 11.5, 1.5 unit play. It might be square, but it's hip to be square tonight. I think they get it done. And by the way, if you're going to put your money on Missouri, God bless you. They can't cover for nothing. You might as well just throw it in the stove, in the fire, whatever you got there, some bonfire, or you just light it on fire in front of your face because the Tigers are that freaking bad. All right. Going back to the chat, talking to the boys. Let's go. Chilling. I don't even know what that means. Oh, chilling, grilling with the guns. Give him the horn, please. I'll even give you a yeah. Oh no, Michael's on the other side. He took Cal. All right, that's fine. Embrace debate. I gave you my reason for why I'm taking Washington. I think they get it done here. I just don't think they're going to be covering on the road. I mean, I tried to take them the other. What was it? In their last game, they got smoked, and they were an 8-point dog or 9-point dog. Can't remember who they played. They played like Washington State or somebody. They got smoked. So yeah, I don't think this Cal team is. Cal's a falling knife. I think the value in them taking them as a road dog or a dog of any kind is completely depleted. All right, now we're going to get into some business. I gave you 3 plays, got one more for you, and we're going to go to the absolute latest of late night degenerate specials, and it is one we like to call the dog of the day. Let's go. And that dog of the day, we're going to the left coast here in Gallon Center, Los Angeles, California. USC is going to be playing Colorado, and guess what? Doing it again, folks. Did it earlier this week. I took USC, took them on the money line. They cashed for me at home. Now they're back home. They're going to play Colorado. And I got them at plus 2.5 this time. So I got them at the dog. 1.5 unit special USC. Listen, USC, I'm telling you, is just playing really well right now at home lately. They beat Oregon State. They beat Utah in the last 2 home games. So they're actually playing a little bit better motivated ball, getting them going, as they say. And it's also a revenge game for USC when you look at this one. They lost the first matchup 68-58 as 12-point dogs on the road. Now the line is completely shifted 10 points. Almost 10 points, 9.5 points in the rematch for USC just for the home court advantage. I think there's a reason why that line has been shortened here, folks, baiting people to take the Colorado Buffaloes. USC has dominated in this matchup as of late, winning 3 out of the last 4 meetings versus Colorado, 4-0 ATS in those games as well. Colorado's been struggling on the as of late, 3-9 ATS in the last 12 games, 1-7 ATS, and straight up on the road this season. But this is a team that doesn't travel past their Boulder, Colorado here, folks. Once you get them out of their comfort zone, you get them on the road, you put them in a hotel, and they tell them you have to play a game on Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever you got to play them. They don't get up for it. They only get up for their home games, and it shows in the numbers here, folks. Colorado, and it's mostly because their scoring goes drastically down. They're ranked 34th in offensive scoring points per game, 80 points per game Colorado can put up. However, they haven't broke 70 in their last 3 games on the road. So, I mean, this is a team that completely doesn't even want to play today, and I think it's going to show here with USC. I put the notes here. Colorado, falling knife. You don't want to catch a falling knife. You're going to get cut, all right? And Colorado is that. We need to fade this team moving forward until we find better positions for them, preferably in Colorado, not on the road. I'm going to be taking USC here. Give him to me at plus 2.5 as a 1.5 unit. Banger, baby. Slap your bookie for that one, too. Oh, I'm back to the chat. Got to talk to the boys here. Woo! Having a night here on a Saturday. Let me know what you're drinking, smoking, eating, cooking. That's what I want to hear on this beautiful Saturday. For sure. We talk about the Washington game here. They might be right for sure. Hey, you might be right about Washington. We'll see. We'll see. They got to play the games, right, bud? They got to play the games. Always have faith in guns. Cashola, baby. Give it to me, baby. Hit the ball. Did you cover UNLV? I have not. I can do that now for you. I did take a glimpse of that game. I did consider taking the UN. I considered taking the Nevada side. Let me look at that real quick here. And I think I just found check boxes for both, and I laid off. Looking at this game here, it looks like they're going to be playing at home. UNLV's covered 4 out of the last 5 at home. This is a short line. The two teams haven't played each other this season. This is actually a rivalry game too. Hate a rivalry game on these spots. It's a short line here. They're favored 1.5 at home. You look at the road splits on this one, 50-50 on how Nevada performs on the road. I'm not loving this game at all. Probably not. I'm not going to touch it. I don't even have an opinion on it. Maybe lean towards the under because it's a rivalry game. It could be a nice little rock fight here with these two teams. However, I'm passing on it. I just think the total seems really low on this one at 140. But looking at, looks like most of that, I would say the under's probably looking pretty nice on this one. This may be added to my card as I'm just talking it out with you guys. Last 4 out of the last 5 have gone over for UNLV. They did hit the under versus Wyoming. And it's just another low total here at 140. It's tough. It's tough. I lean towards the under on that game if I had to pick something, but I'm not touching the side. I'd wait to the next game because I think these two teams will probably split. It is a rivalry game between Nevada and UNLV. Michael says, agreed. Colorado is a fade on the road. I got the over 151 in this one. Don't like it, love it, don't want it, need it, as they say here, Michael. All right. So those are the picks that pay the bills here today. As I recap, we got one that's already underway, so hopefully you caught it. Maybe we can get it live right now. NC State +8, 1.5 unit play versus Clemson at Little John Coliseum in South Carolina. We're going to go Washington -7.5 at 8 p.m. versus Cal. We're going to go Ole Miss -11.5 as my best bet of the night in Oxford, Mississippi at the Pavilion. Get it done. Ole Miss not running Rebs, just Rebels. I think it's just Rebels. I want to say running Rebels. That's UNLV though. USC as the dog of the day as well. 2.5 +2.5 in Gallon Center, Los Angeles, California. Get it done, Trojans, for us one more time. That's all we ask. Those are the picks, baby. Let's dominate. If you're watching now, you're watching later, you're watching whenever, please like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. That would mean everything to me. I'm trying to build this thing up to the moon, just like I have on every single channel that I've been on. But this one has my name on it, and it's very important to me. All the college basketball content is coming off this channel. All the baseball content, and all the solo stuff, all the streams, everything comes off this channel. So please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know every time we go live. I'm going live tomorrow, Sunday, to break down the college basketball slate for you guys. I'll have some picks there. Don't know how many I'll have, but I'll have picks nonetheless. So let's dominate. Let's cash it. What do I want to say? So let's let's lock these in. Let's dominate the board. And as always, let's keep dancing. Bye-bye.